Okay, so you're thinking about dipping your toes into the dating app world,
Mm-hmm.
looking for something real,
Yeah,
not just, you know, uh, the next swipe.
right.
I mean, I get it. You hear all the stories, the ghosting, the endless swiping, and you just think, ugh, is it even worth it?
Yeah, does anybody actually find love on these things?
Exactly. But hold on. We did a deep dive, and you know what?
Yeah. What?
It might not be as bleak as you think.
Really?
Yeah. Turns out a lot more people are finding real connections through these apps than you might think.
Huh, interesting. You know what, I've read that certain apps actually have higher success rates for long-term relationships.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the ones that focus on shared values or, specific interests.
It's like finding your tribe, but online.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. It's possible to find real love online, but how do you actually increase your chances? I mean, how do you weed out the ones just looking for fun from those who, you know?
Right, they want the real deal.
Exactly.
Well, you got to become a dating app detective.
Okay, I like it.
So look for red flags in those profiles first. You
Okay.
know, the ones with super vague bios like, I enjoy hiking and trying new restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay, great, but who are you?
Right, exactly.
Or the ones with the overly edited photos.
Oh, yeah, they're practically glowing.
Right. It's like, come on, are you even real?
Yeah, it's like they're hiding behind a mask.
Exactly.
And who wants to date a mask?
Nobody.
But, it's not just about the profiles, right?
No, definitely not.
It's also how they communicate with you.
Totally.
I mean, the way someone messages you can be so telling.
Oh, for sure. If their responses are always one-word answers or they take forever to reply,
Ugh, yeah, the worst.
it's a red flag.
Huge red flag.
But, thoughtful questions back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
consistent communication, that shows real interest.
It's all about that genuine connection, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's say you've been chatting with someone online and things seem to be going well, and it's time to actually meet in person,
The big moment.
right? So how do you know if the online chemistry will actually translate to the real world?
That's where things get really interesting because meeting face to face, it can really reveal a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes their online persona is totally different from who they really are.
Right.
And you pick up on that right away, their energy, their body language.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes those initial vibes confirm what you felt online, and sometimes it's a completely different story.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I'm ready to jump into the dating app world myself. Any advice for someone who's, serious about finding a real, genuine connection?
Well, first things first, be upfront about what you're looking for in your bio.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be afraid to say, hey, I'm looking for a long-term relationship or something casual but meaningful.
Yes.
Setting those intentions from the beginning saves everyone time and heartache later on.
It's like setting the GPS for your love life,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But it's so easy to get caught up in that endless swiping vortex.
Oh, yeah.
Like you suddenly got to conquer the entire dating app universe.
Right.
But the sources we looked at, they really emphasized quality over quantity.
Yes, 100%.
So how do you actually do that?
Well, don't spread yourself too thin trying to talk to everybody. Instead, focus on a few profiles that really stand out to you.
Okay.
Read those bios carefully, look at their interests.
Yeah.
And if something sparks your interest, then send a thoughtful message that goes beyond just, hey.
Right. Something more specific like, hey, I noticed you love cooking too. What's your favorite dish to make?
Exactly. Engage with those details.
Love it. Okay. What about when you're messaging back and forth? Are there any magic questions you can ask to figure out if you're truly compatible?
Ooh, I like the magic questions.
Yeah.
Well, don't be afraid to ask questions that dig a little deeper.
Yep.
Like, what are you most passionate about? Or what are you looking for in a partner?
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah, those can reveal a lot about someone's values, their goals, and whether they align with yours.
So basically what we've learned is that dating apps can lead to real lasting relationships,
Yes,
but they're not magic.
definitely not.
They're a tool. And like any tool, it requires skill, intention, and the ability to, read between the lines.
100%. Be savvy, know what you want, and be able to spot those who are on the same page.
And you know what I think is really interesting?
Hmm.
Even if a dating app doesn't lead you to the one,
Yeah.
it can still be a valuable experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it can help you clarify what you do want in a partner, what you're willing to compromise on, and what are your absolute deal breakers.
I love that. It's like a training ground for your heart.
Right.
You learn to navigate those early stages of dating to figure out what you're looking for and hopefully have some fun along the way.
Exactly. And maybe learn a little bit about yourself too.
For sure.
Well, that's it for our deep dive this week. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.